Hey guys, the article I chose for this assignment, or the question I chose, I should say, is how can the amount of sleep affect the stress levels in students? The non-credible article I found was an article off of a website called Quora. It had a .com ending, which I know is not always credible compared to like .net or .gov. It also was found in the GC library and is peer-reviewed. I also looked into the publisher, the Journal of American College Health, which they peer review everything pretty rigorously before it gets published. So I thought that was good. A summary of kind of the article goes over the sleep problems for college students, and the kind of two main things it goes over are the heightened stress levels or depression in students. There was a demographic, I guess the study for it was 137 undergraduate students, 103 of them were female, 34 of them were male. The racial makeup for this was 72% white Caucasian, 16% were African American, 4.4% were multi-race, 2.9% were Hispanic American, 1.5% were Asian American, 1.5% were Native American, and finally 1.5% were Pacific Islander. They kind of broke this study down into, they kind of broke it down into questionnaires almost. So the first one they used, it's called the 19-item Pittsburgh Sleep Quality Index. And it's, you answer questions and you have a scale of 0 to 3 for each question. At the end, you get a score of 0 to 21. Higher the score, the worse your sleep quality is. The next thing they go over is perceived stress, and they use the perceived stress scale. It's kind of the same thing. You have a scale of 0 to 4. You go through all the questions, and at the end, you get your score. 0 being that you never have that symptom, 4 being that you do. Another one that they talked about, it's called the Patient Health Questionnaire, and that one is going more into the depression side. And it's a scale of 9 items that assess the main symptoms of depression. And you have a scale 0 to 3, 0 being that you never experience that symptom, 3 being that happens to you almost on the daily. And kind of the results that were gathered from this study is that basically it said that all 3 kind of work together. So if you're having trouble sleeping, that could be because of stress levels, and then if you're overly stressed, then that can lead to depression. What they said, it still needs to be discovered from this, is that there's a lot of research into it, but there still needs to be more. And it says that there should be a more emphasis on sleep in an academic environment and also the workplace in general, just because it's like we were told that you need to get a certain amount of sleep per night, but they don't really go into how that affects you and the benefits or cons of that. I chose this because I think it was pretty interesting as a college student, just to learn about something that like maybe my classmates go through, or I've had trouble in the past, like sleeping and things like that. But I've helped myself with that and found ways to get past that. So I thought it was interesting for that reason.